Go.
Okay, this is how you do
This is your mama talking.
I have to use my hands. Okay, first you pick these beautiful tomatoes, and then you have a pot of hot water on the stove, and you wash the tomatoes, washy the tomatoes, and then you have the water boiling, and you drop the tomatoes into the hot water. This will make the skin just kind of swoop, and so you just leave them in there just long enough for the skin to crack. So when the skin cracks, you take it out and put it in cold water and let it cool, because you've got to do this while it's still pretty warm. So you let it cool just a little bit, and then you can just peel that skin right off. Then you take out the core if you want to core it, and then you just put it in a bowl. Okay, now you take this bowl after you've done all of your tomatoes, you've washed them and peeled them. You take all of your tomatoes and you fill the jars almost to the top with tomatoes. You put a teaspoon of salt in each one, and then you've got to have this canning jars. You can't use mayonnaise jars. Do not use mayonnaise jars. Canning jars, you put the top on it, and you put it in the canner. You can use a pressure canner, or you can use a regular big pot. But with the pressure canner, you put the lids on and put the jars in the canner, and you distracted me, Amber. You put the jars in the canner and you seal it, and you let the pressure rise. You let the it's called the, whatever the thing's called, the pressure goes out, and you put the little top, the little thingy on it. You put that on it, let the pressure build to like 10 pounds or something. I'll let you know what that is. And you have to let it sit there for 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever it is. I'll let you know what that is. And it will can. It will, and then you let the pressure, what? Don't laugh at me. Then you let the pressure build, and okay, you got me messed up, Amber. So then when it's finished, you turn it off and you let it sit there, and then you'll hear the little pop, like that. You hear that? They'll pop, and that means that they've sealed. If they do not seal, you either have to use them now or you have to can them again, because if they don't pop, then they're not sealed and they're not airtight. So then if you're going to use just a regular pot, then you put water in it, and it takes a long time, and I don't know how long, but I'll have to let you know about that. It's real easy, no big deal. Okay, that's it. That's all I know. Pop.